everybody, Lord Baldrith here with a story by Ariela called Not a Princess but a Drow. Background music called Old Beginning by Dan Noflisek. Personal author's note: I am not a writer and really never put pen to paper. Please forgive any and all errors within my story. Runs hands through her hair, slightly brushing the tip of her pointed ear, contemplating on where to begin her tale. Tale. Growing up in the middle of two sisters and a younger brother, you learn very quickly how to look after yourself. In my family, it was hard to be noticed, and even harder to be heard. Mother, she just loved and devoted herself to her little princess and prince, while my father tried to work himself to death, and never having time or patience for children, neither ever having time for anything or anyone else. Yes, I did not forget. I have an older sister. Let's just say we never got along and leave it at that. Soon, I found myself leaving home, attaching myself to a man who I thought was the sun, the moon, and the stars. Little did I know how wrong I was. At first, he was kind and even loving, so much so I dedicated my life to him. Blinded by the attention and my love for him, I would have moved across the world for him. Having isolated me from what little family or friends I had, and isolating me from anyone speaking the same language, he slowly began to change into the monster I would come to hate wholeheartedly. First, it was not noticeable, just little sayings: "Don't laugh so much. Don't wear your hair that way. Why is he talking to you? No, you can't get a job. No, don't do that. Why do you have to have green eyes? I just hate green eyes." Just no, for no reason at all. Never a compliment, always a cut down. Little more time passes, getting more aggressive, becoming a possession, not a person, just a thing he could control and keep down. Then finally, the physical aspect, and breaking whatever soul I had left. This is when I found David Eddings. No, not Tolkien. You may have thought, but no, he was not my first fantasy author to read. Actually, I did not read Tolkien until many, many moons later. Eddings was it. I will always have a special place for him in my heart. Yes, I have a heart. Over time, books became a portal, an escape from the misery, which became my life. Then one day, I came across a Drow who changed my life forever. I adventured with him in his world. He taught me to be strong, to have confidence in myself. Slowly, he gave me my soul back, but it was a Drow soul. I had so much hatred in me. I trusted no one. He taught me how to defend myself, to watch out for others. It became a matter of life and death. I began to fight back. It was going to be me or the monster. I told myself, no one, most of all, no monster will ever keep me down ever again. After years of hate and distrust, I knew something had to change. I did not like what I was becoming. I wanted to walk in the light. I wanted to be on the surface. I wanted to breathe fresh air. Then one day, he wanted to leave the Underdark. If he can leave the Underdark, then why can't I? He helped me find that day I walked out of that dreaded underworld I was in, and I was never to go back. Laugh as you may, to think a character in a book could change someone's life, books are a very powerful device. Shudders at the memories of the Underdark. Life goes on. I never noticed how my life became so empty, until that day I found a computer game called Ultima Online. That game would open a whole new world for me, for Ariela. Still not trusting to let anyone close to me, I watched others, saw how they interacted with each other. Slowly, I was learning to be on the surface. I ventured out and met others, cautiously, but letting them near me, just a little at a time, which was not easy for me to do, even when you were on a computer game. But over the years of playing, I noticed I began to change. I began to heal. becoming part of the community, becoming part of the family I so much needed. I laughed and I cried with others. The wall I had around my heart began to crumble, to eventually trust and love again. How wonderful it is to be alive and to be on the surface. Echoes, 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 echoes. From the Cavern was brought to you by Lord Baldrith and Sir Style Teakle. Do you have a piece you would like us to read? Please contact us at lordbaldrith@thecaverns.net or style@thecaverns.net.